Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to the next episode of SWE Rising. We have a big one here for you this evening as we will crown our #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship in a massive Japanese freeway in our main event between Shinsuke Nakamura, Kota Ibushi and Tetsuya Naito. But we're going to start things off here with a massive match. One that must have happened in the past at some point, surely. Of course, Jushin from the Liger versus Guerrero. Yeah, this must have happened at some point in the past. Both these guys were part of WCW in the early 90s. So possibly there. If not, then potentially in Japan at some point, of course. I'm sure Guerrero would have done some work in Japan early in his career. In New Japan. I'm sure he would have done. I'm sure one of you guys out there can tell me. You always can. You've got much better wrestling knowledge than me, you guys combined. I'm sure this match would happen at some point, but either way, it's happening here in SWE for the first time, which is massive for us. Two absolute legends. Of course, Jushin Liger being a legend of the Japanese Super Junior division, and of course, Guerrero not just being a legend of cruiserweight wrestling, but wrestling in general, of course, becoming WWE champion and that sort of stuff is... I missed all that part of wrestling, I must admit. I sort of got bored of wrestling when JBL and Big Show were fighting for the championship on SmackDown. I just stopped watching it for a good sort of 10 years. And I missed the Guerrero days, the Benoit days. I think I literally missed the entire chunk of wrestling when Brock Lesnar wasn't around. I missed all the Lashley. I missed the remake of ECW. John Morrison. I sort of came back when CM Punk was at his prime. And then he obviously spent a couple of years and left. So I missed all of this good stuff. And I need to go back and... I know I've been saying this for ages, but I need to go back and watch some WrestleManias at some point. And there was that classic WrestleMania where Benoit and Guerrero both won the main event championships from their respective brands that... was a major turning point for wrestling, I believe, that point. That's when wrestling sort of, well, WWE, sort of accepted that you can have a small man be a champion. Granted, they both died within a few years, and one in a horrific murder-suicide, and the other one due to a long life of drugs, but either way... And I think that has paved the way for certain people across the years, because, say, CM Punk, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, they're not exactly big guys, and Seth Rollins, and even Dean Ambrose, they're not big guys, but they've all held championship gold these days, which is fan-dabby-dozy. Nice chop there by Jushin Liger on Guerrero. 3 big matches here for this evening. This match, then we're going to go into Kassius Ohno versus Deisuke Sekimoto one-on-one. And then, of course, like I said, that main event, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tetsuya Naito, and Kota Ibushi. The winner gets a shot at Tanahashi in a few weeks' time for the Intercontinental Championship. I always say a few weeks. I mean, basically, I think it's next weekend. Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, it'll be next Saturday's episode, which is massive. We've got Tanahashi versus the winner of our main event here this evening. We're also going to have a United States Championship match on Tuesday and a Tag Team Championship match on Thursday. So 2 more big championship matches to come for you. I'm loving these episodes because although they're shorter and we're getting to use less wrestlers and this, that and the other, we are doing a lot more championship stuff, and I think getting rid of pay-per-views has definitely helped us because it has made it a lot more exciting every episode. We're not making mediocre cards to build up to pay-per-views. We're actually making every single episode as good as it possibly can be. That's the plan with this universe mode. And I think that's going to sort of hopefully be the plan as we move on as well. Just every single show be a supercard. Nice dropkick there by Guerrero, and Liger rolls to the outside of the ropes. Clever idea. Knows he can't be pinned out there, so... better safe than sorry, but... It does mean he can get speared off the apron and dropped flat on his back on the outside, falling that 5-foot drop-ish. Yeah, it's a shame I missed all the Guerrero years. So I'll have to watch it at some point. I know PJ Toby's a big one for the documentaries. I don't really watch a lot of the documentaries, but he's a big fan of them, so I might have to try and watch one of them at some point. I'm sure there is a couple of Guerrero ones. As Liger straight away just taking Guerrero up into that short powerbomb. Another headbutt to Guerrero. Now Liger up on the middle ropes and dropped a diving headbutt. I thought he went for a splash, but completely missed that, so I'm assuming it was supposed to be a headbutt. Either that or they've just sold it very well. Guerrero avoiding the drop kick, now taking Liger up into a suplex. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for a second. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip, looking for that trifecta, the three amigos, and look where he's positioned. But Guerrero goes straight for the pin. Ohno for a 2 count. I think Guerrero maybe should have gone for one big move to finish off Liger at that point. Guerrero the powerbomb on Liger. And now look where his position. Guerrero heads up top. Looking for that frog splash. His homage to his good friend and former tag team partner Art Barr is enough to get the 3 count. Eddie Guerrero beats Jushin Thunder Liger. It was a very good match. I've enjoyed that. Action-packed, but not too long. That's the key of all these matches, I think. Because the game still has a hatred for people getting a win with their finisher maneuvers. It seems to like them to hit the finish maneuver 2 or 3 times on most occasions, but in this episode, I think it's quite a good match, this one. I quite enjoyed this opening match. Short and to the point. Get that Warwick Davis. So there was a pin there. It was only enough for the 2 in that situation. But eventually, after the powerbomb, perfect positioning for the frog splash. And Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero picks up the victory. Victory! What was that? That's Rome Total War, that was. So I just had that little noise stuck in my head. I couldn't remember what game it was from. It was Rome Total War when you won a battle. Nerd alert. Away, great win here for Eddie Guerrero. Maybe looking to get his eye on a potential shot at the Junior Heavyweight Championship, or maybe higher up the card. And here is our second match of the evening. Daisuke Sekimoto takes on Kassius Ohno in a match from our open weight division. This is going to be another good fun. Another good fun. Yep, I'm completely aware about how bad that sentence was. Another great match is what I'm looking for here. Sekimoto again, one of my favourites. Has had some fantastic matches in SWE. One of our best, actually, in the original Carnage Universe mode from this season. Or from this year's game, shall I say. They've been absolutely fantastic. Some real top-class matches, and I'm hoping we're going to get more and more here. And here comes Kassius Ohno. Not been involved in too much of the stuff we've done so far in this universe mode, or in this year's game, to be honest with you, but hopefully we're going to see some more of him today. This is his big opportunity to prove to us what he can do, I suppose. I mean, Sekimoto was involved in the Openweight Championship match. This is Ohno's first attempt at anything in this universe. So let's see if he can pull off a an impressive victory if he can, then, well, like I said, there's still that massive opportunity coming up. The unique opportunity for anybody who wants to enter in a few episodes' time. I'm feeling next Sunday might be an interesting day. Just leave it out there. If you're available next Sunday, Universe mode. Yeah, you know. Could be your night. Could be anyone's night. Straight away, the Sekimoto just suplexing Ohno, and that's what I like about Sekimoto. He's very much a suplex specialist in this Universe mode. And Sekimoto once again with a vertical suplex on Kassius Ohno. Ohno they're in control now and dropping a back senton. Nice boot there by Ohno as well. And it's starting to heat up in here. It's getting bloody hot, I tell you. Again, I think we had the same problem in the episode last time as well. I do apologise if you can hear all the noise in the background. But every single fan in the entire room has decided to kick in. My PlayStation, my laptop and my PC have all just gone mad. So I'm hoping it's not going to be transferred into the video. Nice boot in the gut by Sekimoto. Now taking Ohno up. Ooh. But Ohno now taking Sekimoto up. Into the, jackknife powerbomb. Wow. Nice right hand there by Sekimoto, who's trying to get back in control of this one. Referee doing the counting, but Ohno just slamming the knee of Sekimoto into the mat. Ohno with the front chancery now into a neck breaker on the outside. Ohno now up. There's the spinning bicycle kick. The bicycle. And Ohno is now in firm control. Big elbow to the back of the head of Sekimoto and into the pin. And it looks like Ohno is going to prove just what he could do here. And there it is, a victory for Kassius Ohno. Kassius Ohno has proved to us that he deserves a big opportunity, and I'm sure some big opportunities will come his way in the very, very near future. A handshake there between himself and Sekimoto. Great bit of respect being shown by the pair of them. And what is another pretty good match here this evening, but the best is still to come. And I'm looking forward to it like hell. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm looking forward to like hell. Makes no sense at all. Why is this popped up for? I don't bloody know. And here it is in the big triple threat main event. Kota Ibushi, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tetsuya Naito. The winner gets a match at... That was interference. The winner gets a match against Hiroshi Tanahashi next Saturday for the Intercontinental Championship. The two losers get nothing. Just embarrassment. That's all they're going to get. Either way, here's Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura with the longest entrance in professional wrestling. And also, because of these long entrants that I need to talk over quite a lot because it gets me copyright claimed, it means that a couple of my videos so far have been copyright claimed. Well, I think one from this series, of course, with the last episode that we had Shinsuke Nakamura. I always have that problem. It's normally where Shinsuke or Finn Balor's entrances. Those are the ones that always get me because they're so long. So I generally get bored and stop talking, and then because I don't talk over it, YouTube picks up the fact that those songs are in there, and then they copyright claim the video, which is not a problem. They're very loose copyright claims. It just means that I'm actually, every video I do, WWE gaining the money from. So if I don't talk over this enough, the video gets copyright claimed, and then WWE then makes money off this video rather than me. I'm sure they'll be very happy with the about 14 pence they'll make from this video, but there you go. Yes, that is literally how low the amount of money is you make from YouTube. Make 14p for making this video, if that, if I'm lucky. A bit random, actually. Although, actually, no, I did get the other day, and I was going to say thank you, actually. I can't remember who it was now. That's terrible, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I remember who it was, but I need to double check because I don't want to say the wrong person's name and embarrass myself. I didn't really know this feature existed, to be honest with you, but it does exist. And I had somebody join my channel as a member. And I'm not sure if I can see it through my phone or not, to be honest. Papermanship? Nope, that's me. That's me. I don't know that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Channel. I don't know if I can find it on my phone. I think it was Han M off the top of my head. I can't look at the analytics on my phone, so I can't see all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure it was Han M has joined the channel as a member, which is really cool, actually. I don't know what you get as a bonus for that, to be honest. I think if I live stream, which I am tempted to do some live streams, actually. I've never really thought about doing it. The only issue I've got with live streams is I believe that the majority of my viewers are actually in America. So if I did do a live stream, I'd probably have to do it probably on a Saturday night might be the best point of time, because then people in the UK would still be awake. Hopefully if I do it early enough, yet people in America will be awake as well, and they will be able to watch on a Saturday. So if that's something you would be interested in, I could always have a look at doing that. I've never really tried it before, so I'm sure I can do it using my Elgato. It's pretty easy to set up. I think it does it itself, to be honest. I think I did try it out once. But I will find out for definite, but I'm pretty sure it was Han M who did join the channel as a member. And I actually got some money for that as well, so thank you very much for that. You were an absolute hero. Is it in there? Inbox? I think it was Han M. Does it say if I click on you? It doesn't. Okay, I'm lost. I'm pretty sure it was anyway. Thank you very much. If it wasn't, then I will double check back and have a look at that. But yeah, thank you very much for that, mate. If that was you anyway. If it wasn't you, then well, thank you anyway for watching either way. But I'm pretty sure it was. Well, yeah, it's really cool. There is stuff you can do. I think a lot of it is streaming based. I think means your comments get higher up the list and stuff like that as well. So that's pretty cool if that's the sort of thing you're looking for. So it means all your comments, I think, go to the top of the comment section whenever you comment on a video. I believe is one of them, and then when you live stream, I think you get special emojis, which I've not sorted out yet, but I'm sure I can figure that out at some point if we do streaming. And start sort of didgeridoo stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. There's some cool stuff we can do. But yeah, I'd say I didn't really know much about the membership thing. I know it's I've seen it, and I've seen it on my analytics and that sort of stuff on YouTube, but I had no idea really what it was. And then I was just flicking through today and noticed that I had a member, and I just thought that was really cool. I think they signed up 2 days ago. I think it's almost like a sponsorship as well, sort of thing. Because, yeah, there's been a bit of a YouTube cleanse once again, as there is every now and again, and I was actually caught up in this one. So my gaming network, which is the way that I earn money for YouTube, they do all the monetization. They also sort out your tax and everything for you, so you're still legal. They had a cleanse, and they got rid of a lot of channels, and I was unfortunately one of the channels that was dropped. However, I am in the process of being signed up for a new one. I meet all the criteria that YouTube want quite easily. Right, we're going to go again now. I'm pretty sure I'll probably just cut myself off at some point there, so I do apologise to whatever I was talking about, but I can't remember what it was I was talking about. That's the problem. We had a glitch. We've had to restart the match, essentially. Yeah, it was another game. For some reason, all 3 men were grounded, and none of them were moving. And I sat there and watched it for a good minute, and still nobody moved an inch. So, yeah, it got stuck somehow. Not quite sure how. And we've had to restart, which is a shame. So, what was I talking about? I've got a feeling I was talking about the channel and this, that, and the other. And I'll just briefly go over what I said quickly, just in case it does help anybody. So what I was saying was that, obviously, I have got the first member of the channel, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure it was Hanem, but I'm going to have to double check because I can't remember 100%. So if it is you, then thank you very much. If it wasn't you, then thank you anyway, because you've been watching the channel for a very long time. And I'm sure I'll give the correct person a shout out in the next episode. But yeah, I was just briefly saying about if you are a YouTube channel, you're looking to start a YouTube channel, or you already have one. If you're looking to get monetized, what you essentially need is 1,000 subscribers, which sounds quite daunting, but there are ways you can gain extra, and I'm not suggesting you use dodgy sources, but it is possible to do so, but it's risky. I gained about 50 from that, and I didn't like it because it didn't really work. Because you're getting the subscribers, but what you also need to get monetized is 4,000 views a month. So there's no point in having loads and loads and loads of fake subscribers, because they're not going to watch your videos. So that's what you need. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. I do suggest you do it honestly, because that's the only way you're going to keep it that way. And thankfully we do meet that criteria, although Curse Gaming decided they no longer wanted to have the channel. Which wasn't a problem, because we are on the verge of being signed up to a new channel now, which is Freedom Gaming, which is pretty cool. So we should get that sorted in the next few days, and hopefully we get adverts back. Yay, adverts! I bet you guys love the adverts, don't you? But say it wasn't amazing. I was earning a bit of money each month. It wasn't anything to write home about. About a tenner or 15 quid a month sometimes, if I was lucky. But all that did is it just helped me buy extra stuff for the computer, basically. I mean, eventually I want to get a better computer. Like I said, I want to do some streaming at some point. But I don't know if my computer's good enough. I have to give it a try, I suppose. If anyone out there would want to watch streaming, that's the only thing. Tying you guys down to a certain time. But we could do some sort of like Cyber Sunday at some point. Cyber Sunday for SWE Rising. I mean, Nakamura out of nowhere there with a Kinshasa, but Kota Ibushi's back up on his feet, and Kota Ibushi is, for some reason, decided not to break that pin, but luckily for us, Tetsuya Naito kicked out. Why did Nakamura decide not to break up that pin? And now Kota Ibushi going for the crunchy on Nakamura. Ibushi heads up to the middle rope, as both Nakamura and Naito looking to get back up to his feet, but It's Nakamura who's caught with a drop kick. Almost flying over the head. It was almost like that situation where someone kneels behind you and then you push them over. That's almost like that was, but with a drop kick instead. Talking of drop kicks, one right to the back of the head there by Kota Ibushi on Naito. And now Ibushi, big kick to the side of the head of Naito, who drops like a sack of spuds. There's the pin by Kota Ibushi. Will he be facing Hiroshi Tanahashi next Saturday? Not yet, he won't. A kick out by Naito. Ibushi escapes. Ibushi now heading up to the middle rope into a nice Phoenix splash. Vintage Kota Ibushi. 1, 2, and 3. Ibushi's done it. Naito was grounded. Naito slowly getting back up to now. He's just noticed what's happened. But behind his back, Kota Ibushi hitting the Phoenix splash and getting the 3 count over Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm not quite sure why this match was so quick, to be honest with you. It was run on slow momentum, so quite... Well, it just was pretty quick, wasn't it? I suppose Naito was pretty shaken from that, well, from everything, really. The Kinshasa and then the boot to the side of the head as well doesn't help. But eventually it was the Phoenix Splash here by Kota Ibushi on Nakamura. You see, Naito was grounded. He was out of the match at that point in time. And Kota Ibushi picks up the victory. So Kota Ibushi versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the Intercontinental Championship is coming for you next Saturday. It's going to be a big one. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I bloody well am. But before then, we have one more episode for you on... We've got 2 more episodes for you, actually. We've got Tuesday's episode coming up for you. We're going to have the United States Championship match between CM Punk defending for the first time against Hideo Itami. Samoa Joe versus Shibata on that one as well as Takahashi versus Neville. Thursday, we've got a Tag Team Championship first. Tag Team Championship match. Going to crown our first winners. We've also got a United States Championship match between Seth Rollins and... Not Championship, no more Contendership, should I say. Between Seth Rollins and Adam Cole. And, of course, another classical Japanese match in Ultimate Dragon versus Tiger Mask. And then, like I said, yeah, next Saturday, we are going to get Ospreay versus Ricochet, Michael Elgin versus Kenny Omega, and now Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kota Ibushi for the Intercontinental Championship. So that's what's coming up for you in a week of SWE. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday for our next episode of SWE Rising. Bye.